We are back with part 2 of Octember failure number 2 for 2024. Back to this digital picture frame machine. It has become clear that GPartEd just is not going to be part of my life anymore. I don't know why. I found this program. Claims to run under Windows XP. And it is called IM-Magic Partition Resizer free. Okay. So we'll install that, just typical installation, right? It's extracting things. And we don't need the README, but yeah, go ahead and run it. It's loading. There we go. Alright. Oh, look at that. Unallocated. So, I don't know how to use this. Right click. There we go. Resize / move partition. Okay, let's try that. Can we just increase it? Yeah, we can. Oh, let's try that. And then we gotta still expand that out. So we can run this down. That's going to take a while. I think we could just type in 0. No, that didn't work. Can we... Okay. I don't know how to use this. Let me play with it. So the program kind of sucks because it tells you in gigabytes the size of the partition. Oh, I guess it does tell me there. Okay, I'm an idiot. That's good. So once you get that set, and unallocated space before 0 and after 0, we'll hit OK. And now we can hit Apply Changes and see what the fuck happens. And hit OK. These operations need to be completed by restarting the computer. You want to restart? Yes. Okay, let's see what happens now. I think we're going to need one of these. Windows is shitting down. It sure is. There we go. Reboot, yes. Post complete. I saw a little blink on the screen that was a bit odd, but okay. Is it going to go into that weird, like, I'm done loading this, but before I go into Windows, I got shit to do, like if you run a check disk kind of type thing? There you go. With an exclamation mark. Great. I have never seen any of this stuff before. But yeah, I mean, it's growing it out. NTFS, right? There is no volume label. Drive letter C. Current operation progress. Total progress. Alright, let's wait and see what happens. Just hit 100. Okay, now it's doing operation 2. give it that auto adjust. I don't know why this screen you always have to do that, but they put the button there marked that, so it does something. 100%. going to reboot. It reboots. Post. Post complete. Boot process started. Let's see. So far, so good. Now we're in between getting into Windows, but there you go. There's a mouse pointer. Oh, hip hop hooray. Nice. Now I got these things. These back up all the pictures. But I don't need that kind right now. Windows is not done loading. XP had this thing where it just kind of sits there and you don't have access to shit for a while. It was just something we all lived with. I think it was like a Windows update that broke Windows or something, and it takes time for it to do stuff. But meanwhile, if you have stuff in the startup folder, it's going to run that. Now we're ready. And now we can check. I mean, I'm sure it worked. Oh yeah, there you go. 80 gigabytes. Hip hop fucking hooray. That is awesome. The program actually worked. System settings change. I'm not rebooting now, no. I'll leave the program installed. I still have the file, definitely holding on to that, but I'll just leave that there as a reminder that that's what I use. Don't worry about that shit. Because we got to go to Controls Panel, and we have to get rid of TeamViewer, because A, that doesn't work on Windows XP, and B, they're greedy fucks. So let's see what kind of hell it's going to give to uninstall that. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, everything else is alright. No need to uninstall any of that. Please close before uninstalling. It's not in the... Oh, here it is. Exit. Do you want... Exit! Retry. Remove settings. Uninstall. Show details. Close. Oh, isn't that a shame? Too fucking bad. It's gone now. That's good. Okay, now, as far as the screensaver goes, a couple of settings to check with that. Now, we gotta... Well, in fact, I could just move that right up in there. And that'll take care of that. So we'll go over to that. Nope, screensaver, derp. Oh, did you see that? Not 32-bit, only 24-bit. That's why you didn't buy an HP. Okay. We'll hit settings. There we go. New version available. Yeah, no, he broke, whoever wrote this thing broke it when he did that. So something happened with it, and I do have a reg key for it. So I need to do a little research and see about that. Just while I'm in the midst of this, looking for the file I need, which may not be on this particular volume, I came across this. That's a pitchfork with a crudely drawn no, and it says no pitchfork zone. I printed that out and hung it on my workbench at Tiny Middle. Why the pitchfork? What's the whole thing? The way that Pat would fucking give machines out was like he was a fucking farmer and he'd take a pitchfork of fucking laptops and throw them at you, and throw them at you, and throw them at you, and throw them at you. So I called it pitchforking, and there you go. So that was that. Alright, I gotta keep looking because I don't know where stuff is. There, I found it. It was on a different volume entirely, which is kind of what I thought. ESSS, Endless Slideshow Screensaver, or Endless Slideshow Screensaver, setup 1.10, Windows XP stable, and then I also have 1.15 and 1.19, and now it's 2 points, or 1, whatever the hell it said before, it doesn't make a difference, which I think is right there. 1.22.2. Yeah, not gonna try that because it only takes 4 hours to re-image the drive, and then we get the whole partition bullshit all again. So 1.10.2, that's fair enough right there, and I have my product key right there, so I'll enter that in. This is Pro version of the screensaver with no feature limitations, license type, all updates are free. That's all fine and good. There was something else in here I gotta check. I don't know where the fuck it is. That is correct. I have everything else in there. So I think if we, well, in fact, what I could do is just hit preview on that. Oh, shit. I gotta update that. Okay, now, if I hit preview, it should start displaying pictures. Oh, fuck yes! It's Grandpa Lion! But it's not filling the screen, so I still have things to change! Okay, more settings. There we go. Now we're working. That's my grandmother. I forget how old she was at that point. 90, almost 90? Something? I don't know. She lived to be 98. Oh, I know that place. Awesome. It works. I think we're done. I seriously think we're done. Wow, that is really impressive. We'll get rid of that. That's all good. This is backups of the pictures, which it will do upon reboot. I'm not going to do that now, because there's no need to do that. What I will do is check the fragmentation level of the drive. That would be a good thing. Well, we could do disk cleanup too. And I have another cleanup program. Yeah, that one. Probably isn't going to be much in the way, but I mean, we did uninstall TeamViewer and the other stuff, so we'll wait for that. We don't need to set up log files, and I'm not compressing anything. So, really nothing. So that's good. And then we'll run this. And that's done. And then we'll go over here and hit defragment. Analyze. I don't need to defragment the volume. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about really. So, okay. Alright. I'll defragment it. Because it should, you know, why not? Okay, we're done. I had a thought. And, here's the deal. I know I just went through all of that bullshit to get the partition out and all that, but I'm having second thoughts about that because the drive that was in here was 40 gigabytes and it was using 20, roughly. There was 20 gig not even used. Now there's 60 gig not even used. So what if we run that partition thing again and split the drive into two partitions, where I'm going to store non-critical data on that other partition there, just for a little bit of extra storage. I'm only going to do 40 gig. And yeah, I know in today's world that doesn't mean much, but it still means a lot to me because I deal with old stuff and smaller files and shit like that. It worked well the first time, so maybe we'll have worse luck this time and it'll totally fuck the drive up and then I have to redo everything I did. That would be nice, right? So let's resize move that again. And we're just going to make it 40. There we go, 40,000 megabytes. See, it's gigabytes, megabytes. So yeah, it's not going to be exactly that. I get it. It's okay. And then what if we do that and create a new partition? We'll call it nothing. We'll leave it as NTFS. Assign, I'm going to do G because that's the drive on another machine that I'm using. And 36 gig, yeah, good. Okay, it's all close enough. I don't need exact, anything. And okay, and apply. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. And then I'll see if I can share that drive over the network and copy stuff to it. Otherwise, I'll just undo what I just did. So let's see what happens. Same blue screen. They don't even give you a chance to cancel. It's going to start then, and too bad. That's fast. Okay. That was quick. Till it got to 95%. I don't know about that. Oh, 98. 100. Next one. Create a new partition. It's already at 45%. It's done. And now it's going to reboot. It's up. It has detected the changes. We're going to reboot later. Here's this drive. We're going to hit Properties, and we're going to go ahead and share it. And we're going to share it and allow write access. And that should be it. It's now got the hand under it. Just in case Windows wants to pull any tricks, it may not let me dump shit into the root folder. And if not, that's why I just made a new folder, and then I'll try that. I can explore that. So we'll just leave that down here. I'm going to run upstairs and see if I could run a file over to this machine. Sure enough, it's there. It wants to open it in Winamp. That's not right. Should be in VLC player. The file Tollboy had just sent me. So we'll do that and we'll leave that. Now it's not going to play on here, and I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. I don't know if VLC has ever even been launched on this machine. It hasn't. Just don't need any of that. Oh, it actually is on a Celeron? Now, granted, it's 360p. But it's fucking playing? Holy shit! I didn't know this machine was capable of that. Okay, it jammed up for a minute. Can it do full screen? No. No. Okay. It should clear eventually. Yeah. So it could do that. Okay, but I don't need this machine to play anyway. So I have that file on a different location, so I don't need any of that. And that's that. We are gonna leave it alone now. That's it. That's all we get. And it works now. And I got spare room to put things and stuff. So we'll get rid of that. This microphone thing. How do we... What? Go... How do you go away? Language bar. Don't show it. Good. Okay. Now it's gone. There. So that's that. Alright, I guess it's time to put this back in service now. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. So we'll shut her down. It gave an error before after adjusting the partition sizes, saying, you know, the memory could not be read. You've seen that plenty. Hit OK, nothing happens, it's fine. Let's see if it'll actually shut down. Hard drive's not doing anything. Oh, there it goes. It did. Fantabulous. Okay, maiden voyage time. I have not tested this back in place. Let's go ahead and fire it up. There's post. We'll let it start booting and then I'll speed through the rest. Okay, we have booted, and now it's going to back up all of my data. Just let it sit and chooch. It's going to be a bit, and it should automatically start the slideshow. Here we go. Oh, I wish I still had that thing. It collapsed. That thing was awesome. All the different papers I have. Now I barely print at all. Cool. So it works. Because, of course it works. Of course I was able to fix it. I mean, come on. This is JK18. How could I not? Granted, it was just a bad hard drive, but there's always, you know, trials and tribulations along the way. And, yeah, I got stuck with GPartEd not wanting to run yet again. I still don't know why, but I don't think it really matters because this IM-Magic program, whatever it is, certainly seemed to work. That was 20 years ago. There I am. And my late father-in-law. Nice. Yeah, anyway. Cool. And that is now hanging at the, over the table in the basement, that lamp. Found that at a garage sale. So that was good. So yeah, we're back up and running. Really happy about that because now not only is the machine fixed, and of course operational again, but like I had stated earlier, that's a mollusk. It acts as a nightlight also. So really nice. Ran into those problems, but of course because I tried, I was able to overcome them. Anyway, that is going to wrap this one up. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. One Octember failure down. I got one more pending. Not sure when I'm going to start on that one yet. It's not a, you know, an emergency to get onto it. Probably soon, but we'll get there when we get there. So you'll see that coming in the future. I have one more video from this series, sort of a side thing, not related to it. I'll spill the beans now. It's actually tearing apart the old hard drive, so you can look forward to that coming up real soon. Thanks again. You know, like, subscribe, all that great stuff. Ring the bell for Arby's. I appreciate you all very much. And take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.